Good morning, all of you. Welcome to the day 7. And today, the theme of the seventh day is belief. You manifest what you believe. So, today we dive into the invisible architect of our reality, our beliefs. But before that, let's recap what we have learned from day 1 to 6. So, day 1, we have learned about the awareness. We begin by becoming more aware about our true self and how to connect with the higher source. Because without this awareness, there cannot be any transformation. Day 2, we learned about energy and chakras. We explored how unprocessed emotions create energetic blockages in our chakras and blocking the flow of abundance, love, health, and so many other things. On day 3, we learned about inner child healing. We connected with our inner child, healing emotional wounds from the past that are still running the show in our adult life. Day 4 was the most important day where we learned about forgiveness. We learned how forgiveness is not about the other person only, but about the freeing ourselves from the emotional bondages and pain which we are carrying unconsciously from so many years. Day 5, we learned about emotions. We understood how emotions are powerful vibrational thought signals, and the most important high vibrational emotion is gratitude, which help us to align with receiving and abundance. Day 6, we learned about thoughts. We become aware about our thoughts, which are like seeds, right? And whatever we plant repeatedly, it will become our reality. And now today arrived, we are at day 7 and we learn today about beliefs. You have been clearing emotional clutter, healing old wounds, realigning energy. Now comes one of the most important and powerful aspects of your manifestation journey, your beliefs. You know, you don't manifest what you want, but you manifest what you believe. It is very much true because beliefs shapes our reality. You have heard this sentence in from so many mentors and so many big people, right? So let's explore how the stories you tell yourself are shaping your current reality and how to rewrite them. One of the famous quote told by Henry Ford is, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're always right. So it's always depends on your how you believe. So today let's pause and reflect on this quote, because what truly shapes your life is not your talent, not your effort, or not even your circumstances. It's your core beliefs. So what is a belief? A belief simply a thought you have repeated enough of times or accepted as a truth that it becomes your automatic lens for viewing yourself, others, and the world around you. So, belief not always logical, and belief it's not always true, but it becomes your reality because your mind and energy gets aligned with it over the period of time. Do you know what is the universal truth which you can't change and you need to believe that they are truth and you can't challenge that? That universal truths are like sun rises in the east. Can you challenge this truth? Do you feel it's a limiting belief? No, it's a reality. This is how you can differentiate from the reality and belief, because belief are always temporary. They are only and only your emerging from your own mind. But when you talk about universal truth, it will same for the everyone, every living being on this entire earth. So sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west. There are three main seasons, right? All are universal truth. You can't challenge this truth. So, in short, beliefs are thoughts we have accepted as true, usually picked up from childhood, society, friends, religion, personal experiences. They act like filters. You don't see life as it is, and you start to see the way you believe it is. And your belief creates your vibrational blueprint. They determine what's possible for you. So let me tell you one beautiful story of a kid. Suppose there is one kid who is studying in a kindergarten, or he or she is a toddler. Let's assume he or she is a toddler. And one day, let us say his teacher gave him told all the class that draw an elephant. And now this kid is in his imaginary world, and he draws an elephant and colored that elephant with a pink. Now when the teacher saw his elephant, he just scolded him. He told him that, what rubbish! Have you ever seen a pink elephant? Don't you know I have taught you that elephants are either brown or black or grey? You don't know anything. You are good for nothing. You don't listen me. You are so much stubborn kid. This is the first break in that child's subconscious mind. Because in his mind, he knows that his teacher is always true, correct. And what he take the belief from that teacher, from that incident is, I'm not good enough. I'm a stubborn person. I don't listen everyone. Right? Over the period of time, the child grows up in the teenager life. He wanted to make a girlfriend. Some of the girl he liked in his class, and he just approached her to be my girlfriend. And that girl turns towards him and say that, who are you? What do you think you are? You don't have a good look. You don't have a good height. Do you feel that I will be your girlfriend? You are not my kind of boy. Then what? Second breakage in that boy's subconscious mind. Thinking, I am really, really not good enough. No one loves me. I am not good looking. I am not handsome. And here he formed a false perception about his own identity. Right? That I am not looking good, I am not good enough, no one loves me, no one respects me. Now this boy grows up in an adult form. Then one day he just go and submit his research paper to his professor. He opt about MBA or PhD, and he just complete his research paper and just go and submit that. And this professor is also arrogant, and but he told his boy, don't you know how to submit these papers? What is this? What you are doing? You are unorganized. You are unprofessional. You are very bad student. Third breakage in his subconscious mind. What he start to believe now. Again, that belief that I am not good enough, I am not a good student, it now become concrete in his subconscious mind. Yes, everyone say I am not good enough. That means it is true, it is reality. I am good for nothing. I am not good enough. I am really, really not worthy. Because everyone say this thing, how can be everyone can be wrong? There is something problem within me. I am procrastinator, or I am unorganized. And taking with that limiting belief, he marry. He goes to the office. In office, his boss also scolds him. He also gives some limiting belief. His wife also gives him good limiting belief. His children gives him. How can you feel? Is this person can be happy from within? Is it possible? Is it possible for him to be happy? Unless and otherwise, someone come in his life and tell, Forget all this. These are all limiting beliefs you caught since childhood. Because all the people commented on you looking towards their lens, looking towards their ideas, looking towards their own perceptions. And their perceptions has nothing to do with your identity. Wake up, wake up. You are living in the life of beliefs. Don't you feel there is some resonance with your life dream? So let's find out how you can find your limiting belief. So today I'll also teach you to find out limiting belief in your own life. When you say something like, I can't do this because dash 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 dash. Whatever comes after because is your limiting belief. I can't earn money because dash dash dash. Is it okay to correct someone without bringing? No, we are not here to correct other people. We have to correct our inner self. We have to remove that deep subconscious belief from our own self, because they told you the way they are looking towards the life, the way they are subconsciously trained. They are also living in their subconscious beliefs, and we don't know what subconscious belief they are running on. So here we need to correct our own self, not other people. So I just want to tell you a short story quickly. There is a husband and wife, they are living in a flat, and whenever they are sitting for a tea and breakfast, they look in the balcony, they look in front of their balcony, there is one more other flat, and always that window is closed, and the clothes are like their balcony's window is closed, and there is another balcony out of in front of their home, a neighbor's balcony. And whenever they are sitting to have a tea or breakfast, by that time that neighbor has just put their clothes in the balcony to get dry. And daily her wife tells the husband that, see our neighbor, they are so like dirty people. Even they can't dry the clean clothes. Their clothes are so much dirty, Let me go and tell that neighbor, please wash your clothes neatly and then go and dry them in the balcony. Oh my God, they are so dirty. And one day, she found out that her clothes are drying cleanly. There is no dirt, nothing is there. And she was like amazed, like, oh, so someone went and told that woman that you need to clean the clothes before drying in the balcony. And her husband starts laughing. She said, why are you laughing? The husband said, darling, I had just cleaned our balcony, glass of our balcony. And she said, oh. So problem was not that neighbor's clothes. Problem was in their balcony. Right? Yes, we do same thing in our kids. Unknowingly, we give them so much belief in their subconscious mind. When they grow up, they also find life is difficult to live. Most important belief what we give our kid, पता है क्या है? क्या देते हैं? फटाफट से खा लो, होमवर्क बाकी है. फटाफट से दूध पी लो, स्कूल जाना है. You are wasting your time. You are not valuing your time. You are doing this. You are doing that. Don't do this, otherwise you will fall. Don't go there, otherwise you will harm yourself. And you know what we are doing unconsciously? When you are telling kid, drink your milk fast, chalo, school jana hai. Now this subconscious belief gets installed in that kid unconsciously, and when this kid will become adult, and when the boss gives them any project or anything, what stress they will have unconsciously? Oh, I need to eat fast. I need to do this fast, है ना? हाँ, बारिश में मत भीगो, सर्दी लग जाएगी। तो मुझे जल्दी करना है, नहीं तो बॉस डांटेगा। होमवर्क जल्दी करो, नहीं तो टीचर डांटेगी। कैन यू सी द सिमिलरिटी, है ना? होमवर्क करके नहीं गए तो टीचर डांटेगी। अगर if I have not completed this task today itself, my boss will scold me. You feel the similarity? How unconsciously we are bringing up our children and lots of subconscious beliefs because we have leave our childhood in those subconscious beliefs. Yeah, mine is not cup of your tea, right? So let's today, you all take a notepad. I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes time. Write HRCM, health, relationship, career, money, and write down minimum 2 or 3 beliefs only. I don't want पूरा ऐसे लिखो, सिर्फ 2 या 3 belief लिखना है खुद का. Because in the meditation we are going to break that limiting belief. So before that you should aware of those limiting beliefs. If you write, you become aware. तो राइट डाउन हेल्थ में क्या बिलीफ है, रिलेशनशिप में क्या बिलीफ है, करियर में क्या बिलीफ है, मनी में क्या बिलीफ है. And I'll also help you with a few of the examples. Meanwhile, you also write down your own beliefs. I told you how to find out the beliefs. I can't do this because dash dash dash. I can't earn because dash dash dash. I can't be healthy and fit because dash dash dash. So this is the way you can find out the beliefs. So find out what your limiting belief not helping you to manifest things in your life at health, relationship, career, and money. So I'm just telling you meanwhile limiting beliefs, some of the examples. I am not worthy of love. Money is hard to earn. People always let me down. Relationship belief. I can't speak confidently. I'm too old to change. I'm not good enough. I have to work hard to earn money. People always leave me. I can't trust anyone. I don't deserve love and success. Money is evil of all things. Spiritual people shouldn't want wealth. It's too late to start for me again. These are few examples of the limiting beliefs. Once you return 2 or 3 limiting beliefs in your health, relationship, career, money, put a thumbs up in the chat box. I'm waiting for you all. वर्कआउट करना मेरे बस की बात. रिलेशनशिप्स में झगड़े ही होते हैं. राइट, इतना ही करो जिससे का खर्चा निकल जाए. परफेक्ट. इतना पैसा मेरे किसी सिस्टर ने नहीं कमाया, मैं कैसे. परफेक्ट. यू आर हैविंग परफेक्ट बिलीफ सिस्टम. ऑल आर टिप्स परफेक्ट. वेरी गुड. Done? All of you are done? If you can't find out, you can, after the session, go sit with yourself and find out the limiting belief. So today we will bring the awareness to our limiting beliefs and then clear and rewire them using powerful tactics. Because when your beliefs shift, your entire reality starts to shift with it. So let's start for the meditation. Sit comfortably and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, feel yourself arriving in this moment. Another deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension you are feeling in your body. Deep breath in and breath out. Relax your whole body. Visualize golden roots growing from the base of your spine and your feet. You are reaching deep, deep into the core of the earth. Visualize yourself sitting on the center of the earth, and the roots are growing down and down deep inside the earth, and you are feeling grounded, anchored, and safe. Tell yourself silently, I am rooted, I am supported, I am safe to go within. See yourself growing slowly, slowly within your subconscious mind. And then you reach to your subconscious mind. Imagine a gentle white light entering the top of your head, slowly relaxing your forehead, eyes, jaw. Let it melt down your shoulders, arms, chest, back. Follow all the way to your toes. Now your whole body is covered with that white light. You are completely relaxed, yet fully aware. Now let your mind gently open like the petals of a flower. And now you are watching a blank screen on your subconscious mind. Imagine yourself walking through a beautiful hallway, and at the end of this beautiful hallway, there is a door, and it has been written on this door, my inner belief system. So you are now entering into the part of your subconscious mind where there is a small door on which it has been written, my inner belief system. You walk up to this door, open it now. Step into a space filled with soft light. And now again, in the center of this room, there is a big, large black color screen. On this black colored screen appears the belief you have been holding and that is no longer serving you. Just read your limiting belief. It can be, I am not good enough. I don't deserve love. Money is hard to earn. People always betray me. Whatever belief comes up, don't resist it. Simply observe as a witness and acknowledge its presence. While looking towards the each beliefs you are watching on that black screen, ask each belief, where did you come from? Whose voice is this? Is it mine or someone else? What were you trying to protect me from? Let your subconscious answer you. Be there for a few seconds. I am again repeating what you need to ask your belief. One by one. Where did you come from? Whose voice is this? Is it mine or someone else? What were you trying to protect me from? And when you got the answer, say, I thank you. You were trying to keep me safe, but I don't need you anymore. And now in your imagination, holding this belief in your hands like a piece of paper, you can also act in the present moment that you have holded this belief like a piece of the paper. And now you are tearing this. Do the action of tearing in this present moment. Do the action of tearing that paper. Do the action. How you tear the paper? When you tear the paper, do that action right now. In the reality also, you are tearing that piece of the paper where all your beliefs are now disappearing in a golden light. Release it fully. Take a deep breath in and breathe out as if 1,000 kilo of weight today has gone from your shoulder. Now, on that same black screen, a new belief begins to appear in bold, radiant letters. Try to visualize that new belief, a belief that supports the reality you were now ready to receive. Read in a golden letters the new beliefs, empowering beliefs. I am more than enough. Watch it, visualize it. It's written in a golden letters. I am more than enough. I deserve love, abundance, and joy. A new empowering belief. I deserve love, abundance, and joy. Money flows to me with ease and effortlessly. Money flows to me with ease and effortlessly. I trust myself and other people. I trust myself and other people. Choose the words that resonate deeply. See all the empowering belief written fully in a golden words. And it is written across the entire screen. And now say it out loud or in your mind. Again, one more time, all the beliefs, all the empowering beliefs. I am more than enough. I deserve love, abundance, and joy. Money flows to me with ease and effortlessly. I trust myself and other people in my life. Feel it in your body while you are telling these beliefs to your subconscious mind. Let it feel your all the entire cell of your body. Now you can anchor it with a gentle tap on your chest or on heart center. Just tap on your heart center. All of you tap on your heart center. Tap it from your right hand on your heart center. Now you are anchoring this empowering beliefs. This creates a physical anchor you can use anytime to reconnect with your these empowering positive beliefs. Whenever now on, whenever you tap 3 times on your chest, you will be in this state of empowering beliefs. And now visualize your life as if this belief is already true. See the ripple effect, how you walk, how you talk, how you show up, how you attract. Watch your future self when it has lived with this empowering belief. Let it become your new normal. And now you are coming out from your subconscious mind in this present moment. And place both hands over your heart. Take a deep breath in and say, I now align my beliefs with the reality I wish to create. I now align my beliefs with the reality I wish to create. What I believe, I become. What I believe, I become. And I choose to believe in myself. And I choose to believe in myself. And visualize your entire body glowing in the golden light. Your mind, heart, energy field, all are recalibrated. With this positive belief and feeling, bring awareness back to your breath. Focus on your breath in and breath out. Aware of your body and your surroundings. Be in the present state of your mind. Wiggle your toes and fingers. And rub your both the palm vigorously. Generate the heat between palms. Put them on your closed eyes. Open your eyes inside your palm and spread gently all over your face, shoulder, chest, back, and entire body. And open your eyes with a beautiful smile and say with me. You need to say with me now, loudly. I release. Say with me, I release what limits me and welcome beliefs that uplift me. I release what limits me and welcome beliefs that uplift me. Every belief I hold now supports my highest potential. Every belief I hold now supports my highest potential. Yes. Relax. How you are feeling? Write in the chat box one word only. So I am now giving you activity inside the WhatsApp group which you all have to do today along with the other activities which I have already given you from day 1 to day 6. As we are approaching towards our completion of this series, you might have felt any shift in your mind, body and frequency. So you just note down in your notepad any shift you are experiencing, and also give me total count of your positive and negative emotions at the end of the day. How many are now you are feeling more positive and how many negative emotions you are feeling throughout the day. Okay. So with that, thank you all of you for joining this session. Really, really grateful to all the beautiful souls. Believe in yourself. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow with another theme.